Hello, hello, Amika Westerfield here, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm so excited to present video 4 for our Hippest Hippo cards. This is the assembly video. So it's super duper easy. I have all the layers we cut out in video 1, all the pieces we stamped and embossed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build my card first. You always start with the smallest and build up to the largest. There are some people who do it the opposite way, but I have found this so much more effective. So I'm using my Stampin' Seal. You'll notice that it has this rough edge. If you tilt it too high, you may not get it on there well. You want to just place your finger on, your index finger on the little rough part. And if you do that, it comes off of the spool perfectly. All right, so I put it a little bit more on this piece because it is embossed. And then I'm just going to eyeball it. And before I set it down, I kind of make sure my upper two corners are aligned and the lower corner. From there, I lay it gently down. If it looks okay, then I press it down. And then I repeat it on the next layer. And I usually just do the center and sides. If it is a piece that is going to be, like this is embossed, so it's raised up. Like I said, that one I put a little more adhesive on it. Same thing, I eyeball it. So you want to make sure that when you're eyeballing it, that this line is straight to the edge of the other cardstock. And if it's a little bit off, it's okay. I mean, if it really bothers you, you can just trim off the gray and remount a new piece. All right, and then we're going to do this layer. And this is one of a very basic card. So I used a lot of layers of cardstock on this. Normally, you could just layer it once or even just the focal point directly to your cardstock if you want to cut down on the weight of the card or on the amount of cardstock you're using. There's also other people, you see all these layers, that will use the cardstock underneath here and like cut images from the center of all these so it's not wasted space. And that is also definitely another option. Like I should have cut the circle from this one. That would have made sense. I didn't, but I should have. So that's another way to really get the most money out of your cardstock and also cut down on the weight, because then you're just missing a centerpiece. So this one here, you notice I tilted like that and didn't grasp it. So now I'm just going to turn it sideways and just roll it a little bit with my finger and then put my hand on that rough edge. And that really is the key, guys, is that rough edge. Because if you're holding the rough edge, it forces you to hold this Stampin' Seal in the correct position. So this is my base card. You want to double check if it's supposed to go a certain way. It doesn't really matter on this one because it's basically the same. So now I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to take this guy who's going to go in the center, the always on point. And you notice I stamped on both sides. The one side I messed up and didn't press dark enough. So I did it two sides. So just make sure you put the adhesive on the bad side. All right. And then this is going to go inside my card about here. And I'm just putting the Stampin' Seal, just pulling it. And then I'm going to place this like that. And then my last but not least, oh, I got to show you guys a really cool thing later that's better for putting the adhesive on. I will show that in a different video though. My last piece that I'm going to do is my little elephant, and I want this elephant to stand up on the front. So I am going to do dimensionals. So dimensionals are 3D foam adhesive, and I put it like that. I like to use all the way around the edge piece instead of throwing it away. So I'm actually going to cut a little bitty hunk right there for the one leg that is sticking in the air for the arabesque. And the arabesque is the ballet term for the particular dance move this elephant is doing. Elephant, goodness gracious, hippopotamus. I need to go back to kindergarten and learn my animals. So this hippopotamus, and an arabesque is usually done on one foot with the other leg extended in back. And so that's how we want to position this on the front of it. So if I do my card like this, I'm going to do it so it's like it's balancing on its toe here and the other leg extended in the air. So I think that looks good about there. Double check I want that snowflake to show a little bit more, so I'm going to lower it a little bit because I want like the snowflake to be a little crown. Like that. Perfect. And there you have, that's the assembling video, and we can stop there. But the next video is embellishments and accessories. All right, my friends, peace out, make good choices, and have an amazing day.